So a few months ago, I did something that I had not done in a very long time, and that's individual twists with hair added. I decided to go with this beautiful and versatile flip over style using 100% human hair, and it came out so pretty. So let's get into how I installed them. The hair I used is QVR's Afro Kinky in the color P4 3027 in 20 inches. This is what it looks like untouched out of the pack. Very fluffy and soft texture. I'm starting out with freshly washed and blow dried hair. I'm using a few different combs during this process, each serving a different purpose, along with a few hair ties, clips, and a crochet hook. My moisturizer is going to be Pattern Styling Cream, and for hold and clean parting, I'm using Aunt Jackie's Hold Tight Braid and Twist Gel. I start out by separating the front from the back by parting my hair down the middle to the crown, and from there down to my ear on each side. Now in the back, I took the time to pre-part my rows. This step is optional, but I promise it will help reduce the total install time and make the installation process much easier. Because I don't want my individual twists to be too tiny, I decided to go with 8 rows in the back. Another step to help save time is prepping the hair. The hair comes in chunks of brown and honey blondish color. I did not want my hair to look streaky, so I decided to blend the two colors. Once blended, I pinched off about a 1/2 inch and placed them on my thread board. Alright, finally we can get into actually installing the hair. Now, starting at the nape, I go with the Hold Tight Gel, applying it to my roots only. I use a fine-tooth rat tail comb to smooth it out, then begin parting off my boxes, twisting the root with my finger to gather all the hair to ensure it stays firmly in place as I continue to part. Then I use small clips at the root to ensure I don't accidentally steal any hair from nearby as I plait the roots. Once I've finished plaiting the first row, I take a piece of the hair extensions, looping it around my finger to make it easier to catch with the hook. I insert the hook of the crochet tool into the base of the plait. I hook the loop, close the latch, then pull one end of the hair evenly through. Then I apply moisturizer to my hair to combat dryness and frizz. Next, I combine my hair with one side of the extensions and begin twisting, applying moisturizer as I work my way down. The previous section I was working on was very thin, so I did not have to worry about it affecting like the thickness of the twist. But the next section, my hair is a little bit thicker, so I'm going to show you how to make sure each side of your twist is of the same thickness. You're going to insert the hair with the crochet needle just as you previously did, and then you're going to start twisting, and you're going to twist until you get just past the plait you created. Once you get past that plait, you want to take your natural hair and you want to split it in half. So I'm pinching half of it and distributing it evenly between both sides, and then I just continue twisting down. All right, row 1 is complete, and this is what it looks like so far. This is 2 rows complete. Really liking the hair. Very lightweight and flowy. And this is about 4 rows in. The extensions I have are, I think, 20 inches long. That's total when stretched to full length. When I fold it in half, it's half that. So as I work my way up, my hair gets longer, and I'm going to have to start feeding in hair to make sure the extensions extend past my own. All right, I'm going to follow the same steps as before, but once I get about 3/4 of the way down, or where I see my hair is starting to taper off, I add a second strand of extensions by placing the strand behind the twist, making sure I keep the two sides divided. Gripping tightly, I twist each side in the opposite direction while crossing the two strands over until the extension fully intertwines. So again, you're going to twist and cross over. Twist and cross over. And after about 2 or 3 times, the hair should be locked in, and then you can just continue twisting down as normal. All right, I'm finally done with the back, and this is what it looks like. Loving the movement, loving the color, pleased with the parting and the fullness so far. Okay, now on to the front. As I stated before, I decided to go with the flip over method in the front because I wanted versatility in styling. Plus, it is going to allow me to easily refresh my hair when the time comes. So I'm going to start by creating a middle part. From the tip of that part, I create diagonal parts on either side to make a V-shaped section. Near my ear will be a row of individuals, followed by 5 rows of cornrows. I did add a crisscross design just to spice it up a bit, but you can just do straight backs if you'd like. The row directly adjacent to the V-shaped sections are individual twists that I will be able to flip over, allowing me to wear my hair swoop to the right or left. And for the V-shaped section, I created slanted cornrows. And I'm going to finish by adding in the human hair extensions to the individual rows as well as to the ends of the cornrows. Lastly, I spritz the ends of the hair with a bit of water, and here you can see the hair is already creating a nice curl even before any product is applied. Next, I'm going to do some light trimming and shaping before adding mousse. And here is the finished product. Y'all, look how natural these twists look. You cannot tell me these are not growing out of my scalp. It looks phenomenal. I'm so pleased with the results. This is probably my favorite hairstyle of all time, no lie. The hair is very soft and lightweight, making it perfect for any time of year. It's human hair, so the styling options are really limitless. I can wear it up, I can wear it half up, half down, in an updo, whatever. It's very easy to manipulate this hair given its softness. Now, I will say the install time was a bit lengthy, but that's just because I was not used to working with human hair, and it took me a little bit of time to master the technique. Plus, y'all already know when you do your own hair, it's going to be time consuming. However, I did get a lot of wear out of the hair. I wore it for, I think, a little over 2 months. I will say that proper and regular maintenance is a must with human hair. So it is very imperative that you keep it moisturized and detangled, or it is going to mat up on you. I would suggest applying a leave-in spray and using a detangling brush on the ends of the hair at least 3 days a week. And that's all my time, y'all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will leave more details about the hair in the description box. Let me know your honest opinion about this style and if you would try it, and of any other styles that you would like me to try. As always, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.